trigger warning. Space Jam is rubbish. Well, I suppose you want me to explain myself. When I was a young lad growing up, we had probably 5 VHS tapes to watch over and over again because it was the 90s and Netflix hadn't been invented yet. And I remember one of those VHS tapes was Muppet Christmas Carol and the other one was Space Jam. I suspect they were Christmas presents from somebody who didn't know us very well. So Muppet Christmas Carol and Space Jam are both exactly the same. Actually, they're nothing alike, but they both feature this ensemble cast of wacky cartoony characters that were very sort of prominent in pop culture. And both of the stories feature around a human character or a human protagonist. Only Muppets Christmas Carol has aged quite well because it's got a good actor as the human, and Space Jam has a rubbish actor as the human because Michael Jordan's a basketball player, not an actor.
When the world's greatest athlete, Michael Jordan, teams up with the world's best loved cartoon character, Bugs Bunny, you won't believe your eyes.
So Space Jam stars Michael Jordan, not Michael B. Jordan, because he's a good actor. Michael Jordan was a basketball player in the 90s. He was a very good basketball player. Now, I remember when I was at school having a disagreement with someone because he was insisting that the Chicago Bulls would be no good if they didn't have Michael Jordan playing with them. And I firmly argued that they'd be very good without Michael Jordan and they'd do fine. And then shortly after that, Michael Jordan retired and they were no good after Michael Jordan left. So I owe him an apology because he was right. So, what's his name? I think his name was Andrew. Andrew, if you're watching this, sorry, you were right about that. He probably doesn't even remember that conversation. That's okay because I don't remember your second name. The point is that Michael Jordan was a big deal in the 90s. I mean, there were those number 23 basketball jerseys all over the place and everyone was going around wearing those Nike Jordans, whatever they were, the footwear. There was Michael Jordan merchandise all over the place. So when Space Jam came out, Michael Jordan was known all over the world. And that brings us to present day. I'm sure LeBron James is a very good basketball player. However, outside of North America, nobody knows, or I dare say cares, who LeBron James is. I think I've heard his name in passing a couple of times before. I don't even think I've heard anyone talk about basketball since Michael Jordan was about. Although Andrew, what's his name, he moved to a different school shortly after we had that disagreement, and I think most of my basketball conversationing was going on because of that guy.
Behave yourself, granddad, or you won't be going down to market. Don't forget your buckets of spades and brothers you know. Down to market, we'll have a fill of jelly does in the cocoa stove. Down to market, we're going the beer and we'll have a beer aside of the steak. Down to market, you can keep the cost of raw